Is the Doge father Elon Musk dropping hints to buy more XRP? Is XRP's price about to shoot up? Stay with us till the end to know more. XRP Lab fam, welcome to our channel XRP Lab. The XRP place to keep you informed on all XRP and Ripple updates. Let's grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribe to our channel. XRP is the native cryptocurrency of the Ripple Labs. It's nothing like a standard coin. Its blockchain primarily built to target the weakest link in the banking sector. You may call it strategic planning, but XRP is a valuable token. Its utility is very high, and it can potentially eradicate the entire banking system, replacing them with the blockchain. XRP is a relatively new token, however. It's not been that exciting in the market. However, the recent developments in the Ripple Labs has impacted the worth of XRP. Last year in December 2020, XRP was caught up in a lawsuit against the US Securities and Exchange Commission, and ever since then XRP has been under social media visibility. Amidst these, in today's video, you will all be knowing how and what hints Elon Musk, the Tesla boss, has been dropping on XRP. So please stay with us till the end to know whether or not XRP will rise. Ripple's XRP is currently trending at $1.53 with a green 1.67%. For the past couple of days, XRP has been balancing over its support levels at $1.44. In the last 24 hours, it recorded a high at $1.63 and a low at $1.49. With a market cap of $53.85 billion, the coin is now the fifth largest cryptocurrency in the world. Apart from the technical charts, the lawsuit is currently the driving factor for the coin. The SEC has alleged that Ripple was involved in a sale of XRP's unregistered securities, with the offering amount over $1.3 billion. Further, the SEC alleged both Ripple's CEO and Chairman Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen for allegedly aiding Ripple's violation, also making a personal profit of over $600 million because of the unregistered sales of XRPs. Initially, the entire case was negatively impacting Ripple, especially XRP, but since the beginning of 2021, the case in fact is benefiting the company and the coin. From trading at 25 cents, the coin has surpassed its $1 mark and is currently fixing its target to hit a $2 mark. Analysts and even big influential people have been bullish about this coin. Even Elon Musk, the self-proclaimed Doge father, is laying down hints on XRP. Before diving into it, we need to understand the basics, the elite's way of transmitting data, the Gematria system. For those of you who don't know, this system is based on numericals, which are assigned to words or phases for valuing specific relation to the number itself. A letter or word is replaced by numbers in this alphanumeric code, making it more sort of a coding system. It was previously used in medieval times, originating from the Greek geometry. You'll understand this relevance into the further parts of the video. Coming to Elon Musk, he has an eye for the best. It's not just Dogecoin he talks about, but Musk has given many hints on XRP as well. Recently in April, he mentioned in one of his tweets that SpaceX is gonna put a literal XRP on the literal moon, precisely the same he'd previously used for Dogecoin. It's not unknown what the current stand is for Dogecoin. However, the number of direct tweets regarding XRP is comparatively less, and Musk has been using code words to communicate about XRP. Musk is majorly known for causing manipulating demand in the crypto market. He very well knows his social presence and influence, and that's why keeping an eye on Musk's tweets are necessary. But Musk is hard to decode. He sometimes likes to keep his audience under a shadow. Similarly, with the tweet on February 6th when Musk tweeted two words, much wow. Again, tweeting these two words is not just for fun, there has to be a deeper meaning into it. When searching this phrase in Gematria Calculator, the hidden meaning was revealed. According to Gematria, a word or phrase has implied deeper meaning. Such a word can yield much more meaning and not just one. Much wow was a hidden alphanumeric code, which did pronounce many possible codes, but one among them stood out. That was to buy XRP. Given the tweet from Musk, this phrase perfectly suits the character and nature of the tweet. That's not all. In one of his tweets, Musk referred to the character of Frodo from the fantasy series Lord of the Rings. The tweet was directly pointing towards Doge. It said Frodo was the underdog. All thought he would fail, himself most of all. It was accompanied by a picture of the list of altcoin with a watermark saying, "One coin to rule." And guess what? XRP and Bitcoin were on the top of the list. However, even though the tweet spoke mainly about Doge being an underdog, the character Frodo was a bit overlooked. When we search for Frodo on the Gematria calculator, interestingly, under the English translation of Gematria, we find the meaning of Frodo as XRP. This is a huge thing because the entire meaning of the tweet changes with the replacement of the word Frodo with XRP. This was a genius move, indeed, by a genius. Another hidden message from Elon Musk: in reply to his own tweet, the Tesla boss tweeted Le Petit Prince, which is again not a simple one just to be understood like that. However, when the tweet is searched on the Gematria website, Le Petit Prince, the ideal answers were Brexit and Spring. Spring is a new Ripple venture to allow crypto and non-crypto developers to integrate payments into any mobile application. Recently, Brexit has referred to XRP being a solution to Brexit trade, when the market is crumbling down due to trade deficits. The World Economic Forum has made an affirmation that Ripple's coin is the best cryptocurrency for making settlements across intra and inter-financial institutions. With the commencement of cryptocurrencies as the new reserve currency, CBDC will be adopted by all financial institutions, since XRP's blockchain technology offers a ledger which is parallel to that of the CBDCs, making it the most accessible cryptocurrency to be transferable via the RippleNet. This is how Ripple's XRP will act as the perfect endeavor for the near future. Furthermore, XRP has good scalability, indicating that it can accept users and deliver transactions and payments in a concise and reasonable time frame. If Elon Musk is dropping hints on XRP, it's imperative that you catch it, because it's not just the Tesla boss, but many experts are stressing on the point that XRP has the capability to increase in an insane rate to insane highs. Peter Brandt, a veteran cryptocurrency enthusiast and the founder and CEO of Factor LLC, has recently talked about XRP in his tweets. This man is important and majorly known for his brilliant prediction on the Bitcoin crash in 2018. He talks about XRP's primary leverage model, a technical indicator for the price. According to this model, XRP has a bright bullish chance and is benefiting from the current market developments revolving around the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. Adding to his observation, he mentioned about the impact of the lawsuit won't be long enough. Considering the recent updates, Ripple is already in a favorable position. The case is not only a short-term obstacle, but on the other hand, since during this time XRP's price is not under any significant variations, rather trending sideways, XRP is giving out colossal buying opportunity to all the investors. Apart from Brandt, Katie Stockton, a crypto analyst on Brandt's model, asserted affirmative. In her conclusion, she finds the head and shoulder model as presented by the weekly charts to be giving out an upper assumption of a bullish signal on the breakout above its long-term resistance at $3. As per Ripple's XRP prediction, the coin has been neutral for the past few days, and it's been trading at a similar level both in its 25 days and 15 days exponential moving averages. However, entirely on the contrary, the moving average convergence divergence is actually not moving at all. It is at a neutral position, contrary to which the average true range is slowed down. After the latest dip on the coin on May 9th, the technical chart shows the entry for a surge towards the immediate resistance level at $1.6. If the investors are able to maintain the buying pressure at this level, the price is expected to surge further to $1.78 by the end of June, provided that the buying pressure stays strong. Apart from the bullish note, there is a possibility that the coin gets struck by a bearish momentum, which can lead the coin to drop further. However, the current funding rate of the coin, along with its weighted sentiment and MVRV, or the market value to realize value, has gone down to a considerable level, making space for the bulls to run at the coin, which will trigger Ripple's movement higher. Please note, XRP is a long-term bullish currency. It has a lot more room to grow. any purchase at this point will be advantageous for the coin and will undoubtedly produce bullish returns. With that, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and check out our other valuable videos. See you soon at XRP Lab.